Hello coders, welcome back to Programming Made Easy. In the previous video we discussed a very simple application, and today's video will be focused on data types and then a simple application on how to, a simple application summarizing what we've learned. But there's something actually I forgot to mention you guys in the previous video, which I will be explaining it, followed by whatever I've said before. So what I forgot to mention was a header file. But basically, a header file is a file that consists of a list of functions that you can later call upon during the program. It consists of the definition of those functions, to be more precise. So hashtag include stdio.h. This is a header file that consists of printf and several other functions we'll be discussing in further videos. So stdio.h, what does that mean? It means standard input and output. Whatever input you give to a function, it gives a standardized output. That's what it means actually. So hashtag include stdio.h is one header file. Then we've got input another. Hashtag include conio.h. This means console input and output. Okay. So these are the 2 points that we missed out yesterday. A simple concept, header files, and actually these header files don't actually have to be typed on the software I'm using, which is CodeBlocks. But if you're using any other old software like Turbo C++, you will be needing to input these two lines over here. All right. So now let's discuss data types. All right. I should have just left that on. All right. Okay. So now a data type is basically specifying the computer what type of data you're giving to a variable. For example, you want to store this digit 6. How will you store it? This is because this occupies memory and this has to be stored in a variable. So you have to specify the variable you're storing. So I'm going to give a variable, say A. I'm going to say A is equal to 6. But now we understand this as a human being that A is equal to 6, but a computer doesn't understand because a computer needs a type of which it can specify the type of variable you have mentioned. So for this we need to specify the data type of this variable. Let's say integer, and we don't type in the whole name, we just type in 3 letters int, which specifies integer. So we're saying int A is equal to 6, and then we put a semicolon, which means that this statement is terminated. So the computer understands this. You're storing this 6 into A, which is of integer data type. This is how a computer understands. So now we're going to type in a little code, a simple program. Let me just walk over to code blocks. I'm going to type in main, all right, and then brackets. Right. So int A is equal to 6. All right. And then I'm going to say again int B is equal to 7. Now I'm going to say int C. And oops, I forgot a semicolon here. C equal to A plus, yep, A plus B. All right. Yep. And then printf sum is oops, one sec. All right. Here is a simple code. Now int A is equal to 6, as I've mentioned earlier, that the storing your value of 6 into A, which is of integer data type. You've declared another variable B and you're storing 7 into it of integer data type. You're declaring another int C because the resultant of these two has to be stored in another variable. So you're saying int C. Then now you're saying C is equal to A plus B, and then you're printing the sum. What percentage D? Percentage D is basically it means integer. The computer understands it as an integer data type. So this is actually a short form used in C. The sum is percentage d comma c. So when you execute this, is all right, the sum is 13. This is a very simple application. I hope you guys got it. Stay tuned for more, and don't forget to give me a like. All right, thank you very much.